great, great hero. We seek guidance.
Jin's head cocks a little bit at that.
Okay, this Taiyang is actually an older Nagaji in terms of maybe middle aged. He probably was like he would be of the generation that left. There's some children Nagaji, like they basically this pilgrimage. They brought enough with them to properly pilgrim. Although they are more older Nagaji than younger.
It is strange. I am but half your age, elder. I have come here for enlightenment. I have also come in search of you. It has been some time since we have heard of your deeds.
I kind of looks back to we got a great big tree that are normally good. That's okay. Got a weird turtle man. The turtles are actually common around here. So they're not like concerned, although the completely armored Sodak.
These are my companions. Sodak is a friend.
We have...
As is Balmaris.
I am High Priest Taiyang. May you ever feel the warmth of the sun. There is much to discuss, Jinshe.
Okay, he shows reverence to the high priest. Jinshe does not think he's a high priest. Eighth level shaman. It probably doesn't have the.
If he can't bring people back from the dead.
Oh, he can. Shamans get reincarnation, but I imagine there are special rituals and rites to augment the chances on the table that Jin probably doesn't know yet. Like you come back as a Nagaji or something.
Okay.
Yeah, Jin follows them into whatever hovel or building.
Okay. They basically leads you back to a building. They're Balbaris isn't going to fit in the building.
It's fine. He can camp outside and listen.
Okay, and then is Sodak coming through? I think the answer is yes.
Yeah. Jin is basically he'll call Sodak his bodyguard if they protest.
Okay.
Friend, priest, and bodyguard. Like he's on friendly terms with the turtles. So
he's on friendly terms with the turtles of Senghor. He is worshiping a not negatively aligned god, right? Mm-hmm. He's worshiping a god from the similar pantheon, right? At least a like pantheon, if not the same pantheon, and is of a species that's common here. We are a people displaced, Jinshe.
It must not be easy in this environment of darkness mixed with light.
You misunderstand. We are freshly displaced. We found it.
I see.
We were successful in our hunting.
Congratulations. May we all bask in his radiance. Where?
On a map, it would be called Glengarny. This one, I'm assuming, will be close because it is a word of Irish origin, so we should Glengarny.
Oh no!
I-E E-Y. Okay. That is acceptable. Acceptable.
Do you have a map? I unfortunately have been at the whims of men sailors and serve aboard one of their boats.
It is difficult to trust men. They are selfish.
Indeed, I have studied them quite closely. It is in their nature to be selfish.
They pull out a map that's adorned with like holy symbols of a monitor and scripture. It's like they've they made a relic out of this map.
And the language that they all seem to understand, these humanoids, is that of violence.
We are not masters of violence. You are. The gods told us that you were a champion of violence, that you could speak their language.
Okay. Jinshe looks around awkwardly for a moment. He thinks about that.
He's like 4 times heavier to 8 times heavier than the biggest, fattest guy here.
Yeah, Monk Totori 4, Brawler, Mutagenic Verdant 2, Fighter Lore Warden 2, Nagaji 1, and then back end Shaman. Yeah, okay. he's built for violence. He's got other tricks though. I am also a healer and revealer of things. But yes, I have my fair share of scars as a Monitor. As in a Monitor's light you could see. And he points to, like, the obvious battle scars. That
the scripture and story are true. A Monitor stepped foot on these lands. His first temple was founded in this Glengarny chain. And he says the word Glengarny like it's a toxic, horrible... like the language is vile.
And you were there, and were displaced to here.
He nods.
So darkness has overcome. He waits, gives kind of a question.
Heresy has overcome.
Ah. The heresy of Red Nathaniel's rise.
Red Nathaniel. He says in a very low voice, Delagoth, reborn.
Who knows?
This is another one of those we're just gonna...
Delagoth. And you wish me to smite this Delagoth reborn?
If he cannot be made to see the light, he must not promote such heresy. Our time is not at an end. Our time is at a rise. He forsakes our people.
Okay, Jin accepts the quest. It may be some time before we're able to sail there, but the men that I sail with are quite competent. The humanoids, he says. The humanoids I sail with are quite competent at violence and other things. I assume this place is visitable by ship?
You will need to swim to enter. Glengarny is not simply an island chain. Do you have no knowledge geography?
No.
Sodak, do you have knowledge geography?
Sodak got knowledge guns. Alright, Sodak got lost in his own sheet. Alright, here we go. Knowledge, nothing, exactly.
Balmaris, who's listening, has knowledge local shackles.
Oh, there we go. Give us a roll.
Okay. 32.
32. Okay. This chain of islands that they're describing, this Glengarny, are like they're in the northwesternmost sort of tip of the shackles. They are like rocky spikes that stick out from the sea.
Okay.
They're very inhospitable. Like they'd be very difficult to traverse.
North and west, you said?
Yeah, north and west. They are extremely inhospitable, and it's a series of islands in a row. And I'm trying to be. The isles are not natural. We believe them to be one of Amanator's greatest friends and companions.
I am certain that our captain will listen to my desire to visit the Isles. While they understand violence, I assume there will be things there that could entice them. Some are merely motivated by greed.
Recover the
That's like yeah, that's true. Yeah.
recover the sun shard. It contains that which is a Monitor. It must be taken out of the heresy's hands.
So Doc put his hand on your shoulder. I'll support you with this, of course.
Okay. At this point, Taeyong pulls like his cowl down, and he's got some like horrific scarring down his back, like some like horrific burns.
So Doc, perhaps we should do some research on this.
Well, yeah, who the fuck is Delagoth?
Okay, and give me 1 second.
We'll make a note to ask Sebastian. He seems to know things.
There is a fraction of memory I wish to share with you.
Okay, you will, like in a snaky sort of way, sort of lean down so that he's like lower to the ground.
Okay. The high priest casts a spell and touches your shoulder. You get this flood of memory. You see this chain of islands. I don't have the picture right. Actually, give me a second. I can grab the picture. It'll take me 2 seconds. Let's see if this works. And I go. Nope, that did not work. Apologies for the delay. I need to save this, and then I will. Now I should be able to Okay. This rocky outcropping is seen. It is like the most inhospitable looking thing from the sea. This series of spikes.
Why is he sharing something?
Oh.
Where is it?
Somewhere.
Ooh, I see it.
Okay. There is this twisting, rapid view of a tunnel that is underneath that opens up into this massive, brilliant hall. And inside a tremendously evil, or violent is the word we'll use, a violent-looking man. Swirling with flames. Very... Man might be the wrong word. It'd be like gender neutral. With this brilliant looking shard that has this like beaming radiance about it.
Yeah, no. A monitor has blessed the Nagaji people, not the Tiefling people. This will not stand. This no.
And this like there's this like flash of like this massive ripping fireball that burned many Nagaji and pushed them out of this temple. At the back fraction of the like, give me a sense. I would be a heal check or a sense motive. Sure, heal check or a perception for Jinshe.
Perception, 31.
The temple has internal structure that is physiological. Do you have knowledge arcana?
No.
Heal check.
Heal. 24.
Dreams are funny. Memories are funny. Vision's relative. But it's kind of like a... it's got like the stone walls inside this place appear to be laced with jade and are like of organic structure, like of organic shaping. Like if somebody shaped this place to be organic, but it's not. It's made out of like jade and rock.
Okay.
This is what we lost. A Monitor's temple. A Monitor's greatest friend fallen.
How were you burned?
Magic mode.
Holy fire. There's a little bit of a... with respect to with whether it was holy. I was protected. The protections mattered not.
Okay, so it's like a flame strike where part of it's profane or divine.
There's other ways to do that as well.
Yep. I assume the Nagaji are in decent health.
They are in decent health, although they do look like they're relatively poor.
Jin technically doesn't have any money either. We're all being paid in magic items.
Yep. Give me a second. It'd be that one. Okay.
Okay, he'll give the high priest one of his own scales. If ever you are in need to track me,
I'm going to copy this. Should the needs arise, a monitor foretold your coming. He will foretell it again. He takes the scale. On the map in front of you, where they've got this Glengarny, it'd be in Nagaji. They call it Zhihui Yu Pi Hong Zhilong.
we'll get the same spelling just perfectly.
Perfect.
Jur.
Yeah. It's really good when there's syllables that you don't have in the language that you speak.
Okay, what does this mean?
They call the island chain the Dragon of Wisdom and Balance.
That's the alternative name for
Glengarny.
Glengarny. Okay.
Like the Glengarny island chain, they're calling that island chain. It's one of those, if that were to be true, then the dragon is like 3 miles long. Like,
okay, it's a metaphor. Unless it's not. And we will find out. Okay, Jin is happy to meet his people. He's eager to ask a bunch of questions like, how are you? And just to meet some of them, I think. He spent a lot of time amongst humans that he probably just wants.
there are many, you haven't, Jinshe, there are more children here with this small group of Nagaji than you saw as a young warrior being trained. Like, you haven't seen so many children in one spot.
This is good.
Do you have any questions about, like, any specific questions that you want answers to, or is it just many chats happened?
Yeah, many chats with people like where did they go, and he's like curious about like 40 years of their history, right? So he will absorb as much of it as he can.
Okay. All right. Back on the ship. While this is happening, who's left? I think we're down to like Banta and Gotano.
No, Banta's tracking boats.
Oh, Banta's tracking boats. No, so not Banta.
Banta's boating.
Sebastian's working on formulas, so he could be there.
Okay.
Well, 4 hours of the day he's tracking boats.
Yeah.
I don't know what. I think the rest of the party is there.
Okay.
Some of them are out doing trade. Some of them are helping Banta with the boat tracking. Both Sun Wu and Sodak are crafting when they're not wandering around.
Okay. There's a
Lee is idle, Daedalus is idle, Ganzorig's idle, Black Dog's idle.
So Ganzorig, Lee, and Banta, and then you can call people in as required.
Okay. Is that the Happy Barnacle?
This is at the Happy Barnacle. permission to board. There is a voice coming from beside the ship.
Big. Banta after one of his swims. Which means Grimsby's around somewhere. But... who's saying this?
There is a rather flamboyantly adorned vulture lady standing outside with purple feathers and purple clothing that's all sort of mismatched together, with a very pointy beaked bird man with her. That is much scruffier.
Oh, we're on the wrong map. Okay.
Nope. Oh yeah, we can go to Happy Barnacle here. I'll go to Happy Barnacle. It's easier. Oh.
Alright, so these guys are busy. We've got multiple bantas for some reason.
Banta.
It's all over the place.
Banta.
Oh, what do you want there, lady?
We
got no time for tricks.
No tricks. We've come to discuss debts that are owed.
Oh, to who? Whose debts?
To you, of course.
Oh, that's the captain's business.
Yeah, Molgromere currently isn't, like, he's not on the ship. He hasn't been around for a while.
Oh, you're going to have to come back later when Molgromere's back. He's our captain, okay? If we negotiate you, we're just gonna fuck things up, and then we're gonna have a big scrap, and you're not gonna like it too much.
I was told that you would negotiate.
No, not me. I'm just the lookout guy. Why would I be negotiating? Or not me either. I'm just the chef. Fucking Lee just puts his belly in a giant slap.
Every guy's like, fuck no.
There's a little,
all the low Christmas. There's less than 30 if you add all three of this guy's Christmas up. 8 and 8, I think. Yeah.
The strange-looking, hunched-over man beside the woman in purple snickers at when you're slapping your belly. He finds it humorous.
Oh, but yeah, you guys were looking at us the other day when we came into port here. Don't think we don't know who you are.
Oh.
Katie knows. Katie knows.
Katie will fuck you up.
Menacingly. Quiet.
So, yeah, it's probably Molgromere you need to talk to. I assume it's about our nice prize next door.
Yes.
Yeah, didn't we make that deal already?
Yes. We are here to take ownership and ensure that payment is transferred appropriately.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, we'll let him know. Is Grimsby around here? Maybe he could fill in. So he was Mr. Banta.
I said fucking pickle juice! Something right happening below decks.
Hey, Grimsby.
Yeah?
There's some knuckleheads here. There's some nice bird people here to see you.
Fucking bird people? Fucking with bird people?
Put on your nice...
Do they taste like chicken?
Shut up. Put on your nice hat.
Oh, yeah. Let me just quickly put on my face.
Just a second. Our dwarf really likes makeup.
Yeah. My nose looks funny if I don't powder it right.
There's obviously something up because I think Genzorig's bluff is -1. It would have been a good lie, but except for the boyish grin that shows
Except
you
for
this.
the
Yeah, except for the and Lee fucking laughing and Banta fucking shortly. Yeah.
Okay. What do you? Oh, the fuck are yous? A pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Those are awesome tokens, by the way.
Yeah. The captain is not home, but I am one of his oldest and most loyal advisors. So, what do you want?
They're here to take their boat.
Well, we're just doing some thorough safety checks to make certain that the property is in the right condition and that there's nothing, no issues, things that could cause any sort of problem. You should come back in, looks back to the left to the right, 3 days. The money has been transferred, and I agree that we are a couple of days ahead of schedule.
Oh, wait a second. How do we know that you're the right people to give the boat to?
I am Davida.
Okay. Genseric looks at.
What if he say he Davida? And no one can say we don't know who you are.
No. I am Davida.
Yes, that.
Okay,
See that?
no, I can do this. Don't resist, okay? Genseric will use a round of his discern lies.
Okay. She will make a spellcraft check. She did a weird motion. Let me check. I think you saw her do a motion, or you potentially saw her do a motion. No, she didn't have to do a motion, so she did do a motion because she made her spellcraft check. Okay. Yeah, she's. Okay. If it makes you feel better, I am Davida. This is my compatriot, Kolatar.
And are you guys the rightful people to take custody of this Rosa de San Horror?
Yes, the mistress instructed us to collect the property.
Well, she's not lying, is what he says to Grimsby. Oh, one more thing. Is our money waiting for us at the bank or not?
There is money waiting for you at the bank.
How much money?
It was 100,000, I think.
I think we made some absolutely ridiculous demand.
I'm pretty sure it was 100,000.
Yeah.
An account with 100,000 crowns.
Okay, crowns are like gold pieces, right?
Yeah, except they got fucking pictures of a crown on them.
Crown, yes.
Okay. I think that's like Genseric's like not hiding his excitement by such fabulous amount. Of course, what he doesn't know, and Sun Wu and Sebastian would know, is that this party has more than made 100 grand. We just keep on selling it on selling our stuff, building better magic, so we can go out and, like we're doing the adventuring cycle.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Spend money to kill shit and take it stuff.
Okay, what do you want to tell her?
We must make sure money in bank before we take. Yeah, before we give.
Nobody here worships the five-faced god, correct?
No.
Banta knows the five-faced god.
Banta, give me a profession sailor check or a knowledge, like an int check.
It's probably a profession sailor.
Yeah, not int.
Give me a backstory check.
24.
24.
Mm-hmm.
Davida and Kolatar, you know that this is like when people talk about the debt collector, like they mean like made manifest. These are you know of these beings because they were like boogeymen. Like this would be how like in the Imperial, like the Imperials would like threaten the debt collector will get you. They're referring to these beings.
Do I know who they are?
They are the Inquisitors
Like
of Debt.
those
Collection.
They are those who will. You will pay what you owe. They will take your car.
Is it like they're bird people that are evil and like stuff
what
like that?
knowledges do you have?
Repo men.
Knowledge alcohol.
Yep, that one won't help.
Knowledge, history, religion, engineering. Well, one of them only has points, engineering.
Give me only one of them has points. Engineering.
I was like,
They're
that's
not. You roll a 20. They're not mechanical. You know that they can travel great distances. They have eyes everywhere. They're able to like supernaturally see things.
Oh.
But like from Banta's point of view, this would be like if you cheated at cards or whatever, or you had a debt that you weren't paying. This would be we're gonna get these guys after you. Is kind of the shtick. That was the common parlance where you'd be familiar with Davida and Kolatar.
Okay. So yeah, we'll probably need our captain to take the money from the bank if we want to take the money from the bank. Not that you guys need to know what we're doing with the money, but
Of course. Sorry.
the Akunians don't have banks, so Genzorig's having a hard time describing what we're doing.
It's the money room.
Yeah,
We all have the same money room.
Searching for the word withdrawal.
But we take it out of the room.
Okay. Yeah, in 10 probably doesn't understand.
He would have an understanding of like a barter table.
Or like a vault. Like a safe place to store your goods.
Yep. Pantry. Money pantry. And your captain will be ready to discuss in 2 or 3 days. The agreement was 10 days. I don't know why you're fucking with us. Of course, we will strictly adhere to the agreement. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Oh yeah, Katie be with you.
All hail the five-faced god.
Oh no, but you got feathers. Genzorig looks disappointed.
Banta's like, shh. Remember who these crazy people are.
Oh, who are these crazy people?
Dressing
up like birds isn't so bad.
They not dress up. There's a Banta. No, they heard about them. They're very bad.
Okay.
It's knowledge planes actually to identify their type because they're not hiding it.
Genzorig's got monster lore. Let's see. +8. These geniuses. 23.
23. They are, well, the one on the left definitely is, and the one on the right. So this is definitely something called a Magav. They are a type of vulture devil that basically they retrieve Hell's property. Like they're collectors. They collect things that Hell believes are owed to them.
Yep.
So things that Devil believe are owed to them. With the 23, you get 3 pieces of information. Do you want to know about special attacks, special abilities, resistances, or
Of
spells.
course, 3 out of 3.
We definitely want to know how to kill them.
Okay. They are immune to fire, poison. They're resistant to acid and cold. You need good weapons, and they have very good SR, or relatively good SR. On top of that, you know they're devils, which means that you do not want to fight them in darkness.
Okay.
Okay, that's one piece. Next piece.
Wow. Yeah, what spells?
You learned a lot about the base creature, right? You hit the base creature by a lot.
What kind of spells do they cast?
They can find magic, and they teleport, and they have really minor summon. For the base creature, these are both like.
And these are evil outsiders.
They are evil outsiders. Yep.
Hey, Sodak, we found you some evil outsiders.
Right
Gotta
this
hurry up
way.
and make a gun to shoot them with.
I guess what are their special powers?
Special powers. Give me a D3. 3 is the best information. 1 is the worst information.
1.
They're, despite being relatively small in stature, they're really good at grabbing. They're really grapply.
Very grabby. Okay.
Yeah, they take things. they like to.
We'll introduce you to Jinshe. Or Banta. Yeah, go ahead and grab him. He's gonna punch you a whole lot.
You know, there's something like more than what Banta was talking about in terms of they see everything. You know that there's something about their, like, you can poke one's eyes out and they can still see for whatever reason. Like in battle, they're like.
Okay, we're not gonna mess around with those guys.
No. Now, we will keep all of the contracts orderly. It is unfortunate that your Captain Molgromere is indisposed. Maybe we'll look for him.
Oh, maybe we'll look for him.
Do you know where your captain is?
Of course we do.
Oh.
Scratching the back of his head. Okay. Leave before you get too rude.
All right. Although the better question would be, do you know who your captain is?
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
They walk to like that edge of the waterway, and they do like really elegant little like fingertip flips to fly over, like being really low, and they're wandering off.
Oh, do you know who your captain is?
You know who your daddy is?
That's like a pigeon and a vulture. Okay, those guys are weird.
Where the fuck is Molgromere?
I don't know. You're the deck boss.
Well, he went out. Buddy system. He went out with Siren. I don't know where the fuck he is.
Okay. We'll figure this. We can figure.
He was supposed to be back. How am I supposed to know when my shift ended? I don't get fucking hungry.
Yes, you do.
Well, I mean, I'm hungry all the time. I don't get full. That's how I should say it.
Here, drink this juice.
What kind of juice is it?
Pickle juice.
It's
strangely yellow.
Mix, bleeding down a little bit, you got yourself a deal.
Okay, no. He tosses
the sample.
The sample, yeah, overboard. Okay, no, stupid ghoul. All right, yeah, let's find Molgromere where the fuck he is at.
Okay.
We could do this by looking around, although we can't fly high. That's an awful rule. They can't limit a kitty. They can't limit Tercunians.
From below decks, freedom!
That's right, Crane.
Get back to scrubbing!
There are no limits. Yeah, we're gonna talk to. Where the fuck is Jin? Jin's got the scry spells, I think. Hey, did anyone else know how to scry? How do I do this? Control F, scry. Scry.
Scry.
I think Sodak knows how to scry.
You went
So
with
that
Jinshe.
should.
He went with Jin. Well, I'll wait till they get back unless she comes back. Genzorg's going to ask the crew if anyone knows where the captain and Siren went.
Okay. One of the crewmen says he knows. Yeah, I saw them go.
Where did they go there?
Give me a second. I'm trying to find a
Sailing ship, Happy Barnacle, crew list, Happy Barnacle.
Hippie Barnacle. It is who's getting some shine? It's Momo.
Momo. What a potsman. Okay. He's like an OG.
He's an OG crewman.
Yep.
Yeah, I saw him. He was looking cheerful. Momo is lying.
Well, you just saw me talking to the bird people. You know I can sniff out lies, right? Like, Acadie, you blaspheme Acadie by saying the lie outside, and then your ugly lie smell is on the wind. Because that's how magic works.
Close to fucking enough. He's not right.
That's right. So tell the truth there, Momo, or you'll be. I hear Sun Wu is running experiments.
Don't let the monkey take my right ball.
Oh.
He read a note and he looked like he went pale.
Okay. Hey, he'll go and look in the captain's quarters for notes.
Okay.
We will use tracking because that makes sense. Fucking stupid. Where did the half orc go?
Where did the half orc go? Okay. You find a note.
Yeah, I've got a plus 25 to tracking.
You find a note on his desk.
Okay, 40. An orc sits here.
There's a note with. Let me double check here. It is written. Rather, it's a well written, well crafted note, made out of a very leathery parchment. You think it would be able to withstand sort of the trials and tribulations of the sea.
It's like a canvas almost.
Like a canvas. Yeah.
Okay.
Dear Captain Molgromere of the Happy Barnacle, I write this letter to you on behalf of our mutual captain or admiral. I, Redeem Kulakak, the pirate priest, seek your counsel. You are required to meet me on shore.
Okay. Why didn't Molgromere say anything? Hey, what's
Signed, Redeem Kulakek, the pirate priest of, and then subnoted of the Dread Pirate, of Dread Pirate Harrigan.
Oh, who the fuck is the pirate priest? You'll show Grimsby and the others that are here.
Profession sailor.
Hey, we got. You know what? I'm going to use the profession sailor tool that I created.
Okay.
Who is taking the lead in this check?
Banta?
Banta's a plus 16.
Banta's pretty good at it.
Yeah, that's okay. Banta is going to take the lead. Grimsby is going to aid. Corinne's not here. Ganzorg is going to aid.
Aid me. Aid me.
Lee Heat is going to aid. Belmars is not here. Okay, how do I do this? I go to formulas and calculate sheet. All right, Banta got a total of a 26 on his own. With all of the aids, it's a 35. Oh, no, sorry, we rolled. 30. You get a 29 total for Banta and a 38 with all the aids. I've created a little calculator that takes all of our scores and figures out the aid bonuses, and basically this is meant for like the big ship combats where you're like, give me a DC 50 like sailor check. It just saves so much time with all the rolling.
So Radim Kulakek is also known as like the Kraken. He's this horrible sea monster that basically strong arm negotiates for Dread Pirate Harrigan. He has a very long track record. Like he's got his reputation precedes him.
Oh, he's like the tentacle guy, right?
Face full of tentacles, body full of tentacles. He's not a people.
Oh, he's like the walking tentacle guy that the other pirates have tell stories about. He just shows up when the pirates are bad and does tentacle things, and he like puts his finger and sticks it in the heat of his ear. Lee's now flicking peas at Ganzorg, and they hurt. Okay.
You're not lethal.
Okay, you got me right in the nipple. You're wearing armor. Yeah, it still hurts, you big glute.
I'm kind of offended. Why didn't you fucking tell me?
Well, why didn't you tell the rest of us? Yeah, but why didn't he tell you? Aren't you supposed to be his friend? You know what? It's because he's an orc.
Why don't you go sit on your bow and rotate? How about that?
I still got one more left. Actually, two. I think I got to.
Well, then sit on both of them and rotate. I don't know. You.
Well, where does Kulakek hang out in with the Kulakek? That says Kulakek, right? Oh yeah, I think you pronounced it right. Oh, okay.
Or you could call him the fucking Kraken.
Oh, the Kraken priest. Yeah.
Yeah.
We should go get We should go get. I almost called him Barnabas. We should go get Molgromere. The curse of our character.
Okay. All right. We're going to push pause as Molgromere is having an intense discussion with Kulakek and a man named Ty.
Oh. Ty's a really short name.
Super short.
Super short. Okay.
So short.
Oh yeah, I'm worried about some guy named the Pirate Priest, also known as the Kraken.
Nope, the Kraken.
What the fuck?
The Tentacleman.
Give us back our captain!
This is gonna suck.
Yeah, we might go with a few spells running.
Are
We're playing this Saturday.
I think so.
Okay, cool. Yeah, midweek game, short game, but always good to get a midweek game in. For those watching on YouTube, which is where this video appear, thanks for your support. And for those in the channel tonight, it's good seeing you folks here. And as always, we hope you enjoy this as much as we do. Peace. Have a good night.
Bye, guys.